Now, what in the carnival is going on here? So it appears that on the internet, there has been some controversy, some arguments, if you will, right on my very Facebook page. By the way, you guys should join the Ship Life Facebook page. You get announcements for when I post my videos, as well as interesting conversations like I'm going to talk about today. As it appears, there are some passengers on board Carnival ships, it looks like, that are breaking some rules, and people seem to be torn 50-50. Some people are saying that passengers should just mind their business and leave it up to the cruise line to say something, while others are saying that it is a potential hazard, a risk, and at the very least an inconvenience for everybody on board, even the employees. So I'm going to display some photos right up here for all you fine folks, and as you can see, we have some objects in the hallway of the cruise ship cabins on a Carnival ship. Like I said, it looks like it, allegedly. However, I've been on enough Carnival ships to know, yes, this is indeed Carnival. Now, as you can see, there are strollers, multiple strollers on the ship that are in the hallway, and I believe we had one scooter as well. And the argument here for a lot of people is either on one end, they are saying that it is a safety hazard for everybody involved because those hallways are extremely skinny. As you guys know, if you've been on a cruise ship, you know, no matter the size of the ship, even if you're on the largest cruise ship in the world like Wonder of the Seas, or if you're on a Virgin ship where it holds like 2,800 passengers or less like Virgin Voyage, which I am now, it doesn't matter. The hallways are very, very thin, meaning getting by, let's say two people, right, walking abreast next to each other, or two people that are walking past each other, there is that kind of like tilt you kind of have to do to get by. It's not a squeeze, but at times it definitely can be. And if there's an object in the way, like let's say the carts that all the room stewards carry with them or roll with them while they're cleaning each room, you can see that there is definitely a problem. So I would agree that whether it is a scooter and somebody is maybe handicapped and they needed to be able to get around the ship versus a stroller in which a family is staying in the room, and maybe the argument is that they don't have enough room to put said stroller, or maybe people are saying that the family is lazy and they simply just don't want to fold it up and put it under the bed. You can see where the issue is for people that are simply trying to get by in the hallways. Just to give you guys an example, I'm on board Virgin Voyage's brand new ship Resilient Lady, and well, you can see there's nothing really here. There's no strollers or scooters here, but if I put my arm all the way out, I can touch the other side of the wall. Now imagine if there was a stroller smack dab right here, or a scooter. You can see where the problem is. But like I was saying, the other argument for a lot of people saying that if you have an issue with this, it should be none of your business. You should go on your merry way and let the cruise line handle it. Because if they had a problem with it, then, well, they should say something, either it's security or either the room steward. And on one end, I do agree. By the way, in the event that any of you are curious about my whereabouts, I'm currently in Kotor, Montenegro. My first time here. Lauren and I, we did just finish coming back from an excursion. We went on the ATVs all the way up the mountains. A little cold, but we had an amazing time. And I do have vlogs coming up, of course. It just takes a little longer because the Wi-Fi here is a little compared to sailing in the Caribbean, for example, and these are longer videos. They will be up a day prior to being available to the public, at least a day or so on my Patreon. You can subscribe as low as $2 a month. But anyway, getting back to the topic at hand, the situation here when it comes to the items being left out, I do believe to some degree it is laziness, and I don't think that there are passengers that are directly, let's say for example, walking up to the guest or knocking on their cabin doors and saying, hey, you need to fold these up. I do believe it's just simply a conversation being had on the internet, and a lot of people are weighing in on one side or the other. To conclude this quick conversation, because personally I do not believe it's that deep, yes, it is a potential safety hazard for not only the passengers but the crew as well. Like I said, if you've seen on cruise ships, they are carrying those gigantic carts back and forth, and it is not going to be very convenient for them to get around. They could trip over the stroller or somebody else can, and just like that, you got another situation. However, I don't believe that a passenger should go banging on doors and yelling at passengers that are simply either, yes, maybe being a little lazy, or maybe they quickly just left the stroller there and you happen to be seeing it within maybe the 2 or 3 minutes of them coming in and out of their room. Either way, it shouldn't be left there, and if it's a situation where maybe you are coming out quickly, maybe have somebody stand guard, somebody trips over it, or nothing of that nature. Either way, let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comment section below. Know that I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I'm going to get my vlogs up as soon as possible. I think I got like 4. I still have to get up and make public to all of you beautiful people, but as you can imagine, trying to, one, vlog on board cruise ships, especially a brand new one, enjoy, make travel plans, spend time with my girlfriend, it can be very, very difficult. At some point, I am going to take a couple month break, well, maybe like a month or 2 break from cruising so I can get all of my ducks ducks in a row and get everything organized so that I can better provide content and value to all of you guys. Either way, of course, I'll see you guys later, and, well, take it easy.